Here is what the astrology is over the next few days and weeks. I described Pluto as the arrow pulling back. And what it did was it pulled back to fixed star Terebellum. And it's right now at the closest that it will get for the next 240 years. We're in that period. I also described that when Mars touches this energy of Terebellum, and especially with Pluto at that area, then it becomes impetuous power grabs, essentially distilling the meaning of that star that the ancients gave us. Pluto is at this degree for the next 2 days. Okay, this degree in minute. Now it starts to move forward again on October 20th. And so Pluto is in the process of having been retrograde and then moving forward. It moves forward 1 minute on October 20th. That's why today, the 18th, we're getting all this, okay, Russia and the US, I already went over that, and the Middle East. Okay, that's why we're getting this today, the October 18th, and tomorrow we'll keep getting it October 19th. And that's why I'm saying keep praying, keep centered, keep considering what is being offered to you. What I'm doing is I'm bringing consciousness to the creation. Think about an earthquake could happen in California. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to think about the land being peaceful here. I'm going to imagine that all as well. I'm going to pray on it too. I'm going to talk to God. I'm going to ultimately give it to God, but I'm going to say, that's not what I desire. God, I choose to create a wonderful, happy life that's centered, that's abundant, that doesn't involve that kind of disaster. And then I give it to God. If it's in the highest good, what will happen will happen. And what is not in the highest good will not. But because we have free will, we are allowed to make creations. And there are forces that understand this. Pluto moves direct on October 20th at 6:46 Pacific time. So the intensity of this war energy is going to continue until for the direct movement, and it'll continue after that. But this is where it's going to be the most intense. Why? Because, for those attempting to create negative spells, you want to put that spell in with the forward energy, would be my guess. So anyway, again, all we need to do as a living human population connected with our living soul, the spark of the essence of God that we are alive in human form, it doesn't matter what anyone else's plans are. What matters is between you and the creator, between you and God, between you and the creator, between you and your own soul, between you and the divinity that you are. So then so Pluto is going to move to 28 degrees in November. Now, let me just see here. I have it somewhere in this article. When is it moving to 28 degrees? November 1st to December 19th. So it's going to be at the Mars exaltation point. So we're going to have the Mars influence even stronger again, because it'll be exact from November 1st to December 19th. Then starting on November 16th, Pluto moves so that it's full 2 degrees out of orb of Terebellum. So you see what's happening is that the aspects of power and self-interested tyranny can begin to wane, right? But it's like what happens in California. We keep getting the offer, like all the parents come together and defeat legislation. And then the legislators go, instead of withdrawing it and canceling it, ending it, and never bringing it up again, they go, oh, well, we'll just table that. So we can bring it up in 6 months when, another 20,000 of you have left the state. So these are this is near-term information I'm giving you, but this is a long haul, right? This is a long haul because we're talking about Pluto about to enter Aquarius. That's going to be a couple of years. The most intense year looks like it's 2024, because at the end of next year, 2024, Pluto will be at 29 degrees. And that's where all the karma comes. That's where, whatever is really going to fall is going to fall as we move into the new age. And here's the thing, when you're changing your life, it's not only all unicorns and fairies and flowers and sunshine. At least in my experience, to actually live differently, I've had to look at the darkness